and make it nice and loud for him. And let's give him a good entrance. So guys, please let me welcome the Metaverse champion of the world,
Blanco's in the house. How's everybody doing today? You know, we had a few announcements, we had a few things that we were going to talk about, maybe Q3, maybe Q4, but I can't wait. I'm excited to tell you guys about what's happening because it's happening right now. We are going to have two other things happen after this conversation. I'm either going to help you or I'm going to haunt you. I promise you that. Everyone asks for a redo in life, but then when it comes, you say, am I going to do it or not? This is your redo. Bitcoin came out in 2013. I'm kind of hearing about this nerd money. Seems kind of cool. I don't know. You missed it. Metaverse is something brand new. This is what's going to happen. The world is expanding. Blockchain ledger technology is the protocol to keep track of all these new assets that we are acquiring, that we are trading. Intellectual property is going to be the content creator community economy. Everyone in here is involved in content creation. If you have a Snapchat, if you have an Instagram, if you have a Facebook, you are creating content for the economy. Some of you do very well at this. Some of you influencers, I gotta have my cell phone, but they're doing very, very well at this. Now, let me tell you right now what you need to know about the Metaverse. This is going to be a $6 trillion industry, and it's already taken off. For those of you who don't know how to gauge if something's happening, let me tell you how to put your finger on the pulse right now, Daddy. Here's what you gotta do. Walk into Target, walk into Walmart, look at those bottom two shelves behind the glass. If you only see one or two Oculus boxes in there, it's just like PlayStation 2. It's just like the Game Boy Color was. You know what happened when Pokemon came out. You guys are still playing Pokemon. You know what happened when this technology comes out and it takes over. You're still using it. This is going to be the next adopted thing. You are going to lose money not being in a business meeting in the Metaverse. You are going to pay through the nose having to get into the Metaverse, but there's a chance. There's time to be ahead of the curve. You guys are ahead of the curve right now. There is a 2-month to 12-month window where we can actually be ahead of the curve. We are here to make performing assets. I'm going to tell you right now what the naysayers are saying, they're correct. These Metaverse, virtual reality, augmented reality, entire spheres and worlds, they are so data heavy that if they grow to mass adoption, they will be crushed under their own bandwidth. Just like the early YouTube streaming services did, who did not learn how to monetize. But let's go ahead and turn a negative into a positive. Let's go ahead and take our data center and instead of making it liability, let's make it an asset. Let's make it a performing asset. Many of you are familiar with crypto mining, but I'm going to take us one step past that. There's going to be the need to have ledger protocols record ownership of everything in the world. Your car title is going to be put on a blockchain. We are already maintaining hospital records, multiple other clients that we're currently in talks with, Department of Defense clearances we're currently working with. This is already here. This isn't the future, this was 2 years ago. You guys are just catching up to it now, and municipals are having to do it because we are about to own so many new things and interact in so many new ways, we gotta keep track of all of it. Now let's assign a one more level. Now that we know all these things that we're keeping track of, we need to have the ability to properly respond to one another. This is going to be when you take your computational ledger algorithms and you give a predictive answer, also known as AI. So imagine if you built a metaverse on top of a GPU data center that provided ledger protocol contracts and predictive contracts, just like the next level company, like I don't know what kind of companies you get doing this stuff. Has anybody ever heard of GoDaddy? Anybody ever heard of Amazon Web Services? I think it's a pretty profitable business. Microsoft Azure, they kind of like it. They bought clicks. This is the opportunity that we have here today. Everybody has the opportunity to get in on this. We are working with Uphoria.io. We are with the Unreal Engine. For those of you who don't know, if you've seen the Unreal Engine, you have. This is what the Matrix movie was made off of. Fortnite, Call of Duty, Halo. Most of the New York scenes you see in movies are made off of the New York archetype in the Unreal Engine. We have a 5-star Eric Games Unreal Engine developer that has built out our metaverse, and we're going to keep expanding like Westworld. We have a race car track. We have a battle royale field. We are making partners with one of the largest space social networks in the entire world that's already jumping in. Anyway, so just going back to that, I'm so excited to have all of you here. I'm so excited about Uphoria. Someone in here is going to win the drawing to get an Oculus lens, and this is going to open a whole new world to you. This is going to be the beginning of your metaverse relationship. This is going to be where you're going to make new connections, meet new friends, operate more efficiently, and have the ability to interact, congregate, transact, and join the content creator economy at the next level. I want to see all of you there. Let's get some stuff away. What do you say about that?
Where's the raffle tickets? Who's got the raffle tickets? You guys have them? Okay. All right, so Kenny, can you tell the people a little bit about Uphoria specifically and why Uphoria is going to be the most heavily adopted metaverse?
Uphoria is an open metaverse based on the Unreal Engine. The Unreal Engine is by far the best graphics in all the metaverses. And with this, we're going to be able to expand and continue to build upon it to where we can offer realistic, real feeling interactions for people. And we are going to be business friendly. We have advertising opportunities. We have commerce. We have a women's community center. We have educational opportunities. We've already installed an infrastructure within the community. We've already had our first successful event. We had a gentleman named Adam Hunter. He's a UFC comedian. Just got signed to be on the next season of Star Trek. Very proud of the gentleman. We decided, let's go ahead and see what would be like to have a comedy show in the metaverse. Is it going to work or not? Well, he's known for roasting people. So 100 people hopped on, put on their headsets, and he went in on them. Now, all those people, the next day when they went to work, they didn't say that they watched a comedy show. They said they went to a comedy show. They experienced it. You're going to be able to sit next to your best friend across the country and watch a football game side by side, just like we were in the college dorms. You're never partying alone when you're in the metaverse, I promise you.
No one wants to party alone. All right, you ready? We're gonna bring out another part of Wealth Accelerators. He's the head of the Friends of Florida charity. He's an amazing guy. He's the CEO of the company Data Driven Marketing, and he's also the data officer for Wealth Accelerators. Everybody, please give it up for Jeff Garcia.
Hey, thanks everybody. I'm glad to be here. Just briefly, I want to let you guys know that my I have a charity in Folsom, California called Friends of Florida, or excuse me, Friends of Folsom. And Wealth Accelerators has been a huge part of what we've done. They've been a huge donator. So Mike, in his infinite wisdom, asked if we could essentially model that and have Wealth Accelerator have a charity arm. So that's what Friends of Florida is. And I want to thank everybody that's come in the back and introduce themselves and see what we're doing. We feed about 10,000 families every Thanksgiving. We adopt several hundred families on Christmas. We are heavy participators in a program called Blessings in a Backpack, which means that we anonymously put food in backpacks for children that are food insecure so that they have food outside of when they're at school. There's a lot of kids that only eat when they go to school, so we help with that. And then we pump money or funding into dozens of charities locally and community resources. So we're going to be doing that same thing in Orlando. I want to thank everybody that bought extra. You got your 3 complimentary tickets, but brought extra raffle tickets. All that money goes to those causes. And I also want to let you know that one of the things that I'm most proud of about our charity is that it's 100% money to the cause. We have no administrative fees, and we have no paid employees. We're 100% volunteers. So if you paid an extra $20 per ticket, that means you fed 2 families. We have a deal with Walmart where we can feed a family for about $10. So just letting you know, hopefully you take that in. There's a lot of people that donated or bought extra tickets. You were essentially feeding families, so thank you. We're gonna put these 10 winners. The Oculuses are in the back at the Friends of Florida booth. So if your number matches what's gonna be on the screen momentarily, then just come and pick up your Oculus. Thank you, everybody.
Reveal the winners of the Oculuses. We're giving away 10 of these, guys. So we have the ticket numbers on the next slide. So I'm gonna need you guys to get excited, get loud.